I'm just messing with y'all. Blackmore Social Club, God bless America. I know you thought it was going to be another clothes video or a fit video. I've been doing this Man Wears Clothes series, and I'm going to stick with it. So you got to stay with me. But I thought it would be good to do a little bit of a backstory, because I have been getting a few questions about what the channel is, or what we're doing. A couple of things. I mean, my son, I picked him up from school the other day, and we're riding home, and he says, Dad, I haven't seen a cigar video lately. I thought your channel was about cigars. When are you going to do another cars video? Because again, the channel is about my trucks, my cars, my toys, or cigars or barn. One of my longest friends reached out to me, and he said, "Are you doing fashion now? Is that what's going on?" And of course, I was telling him that yeah, just having fun with clothes and with style, because I've always been about it. But if I'm being honest, I've always been so big, it didn't matter. It just didn't play right. So yeah, now that I'm able to buy more clothes that fit and that fit right, I'm able to kind of change the style up a little bit. So I'm enjoying that. And the other day, one of you guys reached out and said, "Man, cool name. Where did you come up with that?" And so it dawned on me that I've not done a very good job of explaining what the Black Barn Social Club is. And so as I wrote back to that fella, and I was telling him, I kind of gave my own spiel about it and how I got here. About the best explained. Yeah, the best explanation I could come up with was, if you guys are familiar with that Kevin Costner movie, Field of Dreams, there's that whispering voice that says, "If you build it, he will come." And I'm not going to spoil the movie and tell you what that meant. If you haven't seen it, you should. Only the best movie ever. But hashtag Kevin Costner. If you build it, he will come. And so the story is, if I were to show you the other side of this camera, you're seeing our property, our home, and the first thing we built on this property was the barn. And long before we ever picked out a house plan, or we knew what we were after, this place has been in my mind for, every bit of it, 10, 12, 15 years. I've been doing napkin sketches and drawings and what it would look like. I graph paper, and to scale what I wanted this place to look like. And in all honesty, everything down to the height of the sidewalls, the pitch of the roof, how slender it was. I've had multiple different shops and barns, and I've had them for 20 plus years, but each one was missing something that I wanted this one to have. And so when we bought this property, building the barn was the first thing that happened. And we needed it. We needed it to kind of have a home base. We needed it to put the tractor in, and all the stuff that some materials and stuff, things like that. And for me to work out of while the house was being built. I keep pointing to the house. So long story short, we built the barn first, and it had to have this look or this style, because again, style is important. It's important for me, it's important in how you dress. It's important in what you drive. It's important in how you take care of those things. It's important in the choices you make. You can't, sometimes you just, style's important. I'll leave it there. So what the barn looked like was important to me. And then what the inside of it would turn into was also important, because I had envisioned for the longest time that this would be not just a garage, not just a place for stuff to accumulate, but I wanted it to be something that where I could come hang out, where I could bring friends and we could hang out. So you know, half museum, half show place, half. And I know I've said a lot of this stuff on some of the build videos as we're taking steps to finish. Because by the way, it's not finished. You're seeing it at probably 50% right now. We've got the lower level partially or mostly done, but there's still that level above me that's got to take some flooring, and it's got to take a railing, and I got to finish the lighting and stuff, and that's where my home office and my desk and all that stuff's going to go, and it's going to be a loft and a seating area, and then you obviously you come down the stairs behind me, and you can see my gun safe, and just this is kind of also my runway where I do my fashion shoot. And then over here behind you guys is the cigar lounge, and I got seats and a wood stove, and again, it's just a place, but it's got to be stylistically right, or stylistically proper, as I told my buddy yesterday. So, what's the channel going to be about? I'm going to say it's going to be about anything that I'm doing. When my son asked me why I haven't done a cigar video lately, well, it's because it's just been cold. It's been bitter cold, and what I do for a living is, it's related to the weather. So it's just been a little bit busier when you have this cold weather. So, I've been a little busy, and I haven't done cigar videos. I don't know if I'm going to do. I don't know what it'll turn into. In my mind, again, it'll be whatever I'm into at the moment, because that's it's my channel. But I've always been into cars. I've always had something or some things to play with. So there's going to be car videos. I've been into guns. I've been into everyday carry. I've been into clothes. I've been into. I got a video. I'll show you. You see that table right there? I'm trying to get it set up where I can do more reviews on stuff that I like. Again, the clothes and stuff, that's just a big part of me. I love my clothes. I love my bags. I love my boots. So I wanted a cool spot to be able to show that off, and I've got that going over here and over here, and it'll be soon enough you'll start to see some of that. A week ago, I did a video talking about buying the flooring for upstairs. So we've got that's coming. So I'll probably do some real videos or footage of installing the floor. A lot of ums in this video. Sorry about that. I'm normally a better speaker, so I'll just pause for dramatic effect. You'll always see my toys. Eventually, I want, again, this downstairs area to be more like a museum or an art space. So, I want to have pieces put in certain places to where, it's as much fun to just sit here and take it in as it is to just, be here. So, again, cigars, whatever drinks that you might have with cigars, guns, show and tell, cars. Just fun, good old-fashioned dude fun. So that said, I will cut this off. We're going about 9.5 minutes, and I've blabbered long enough. If you're watching this, God bless you. Thank you for that. We'll see where it goes, but thank you again for all the recent subscribers, and anybody that's seeing this. Appreciate you guys. Be blessed, and we'll talk soon.